Hi, welcome to Larksong's 30 Poets in 30 Days, the celebration of National Poetry Month. Today, we're zooming out to the Sandhills to visit with poet Linda Gettert Kallhoff. Those of you who are paying close attention may notice a strange resemblance between Linda and I. We are sisters, and she is also a member of Larksong's board. It is Linda who helped turn Larksong from a dream into a reality. So I'm grateful to her for that. And I love it that she is going to share some of her poetry with us today. Welcome, Linda.
Thanks. And thanks for that introduction. And mentioning that I live in the Sandhills. I do, on a ranch where almost all of my poetry springs from. And you'll see a little bit of that in the selection I've chosen for this reading. It's called An Alternate Eden Story. I went down those steps in search of gardening supplies. After descending stairs akin to a ladder, I made a slow, careful circle of the perimeter, using light from 4 small windows up under the floor joists. Were all the mechanical systems operating as intended? Was there evidence of rodent, reptile, or insect squatters? The answer to both questions was yes. Flower pot transplanting was going to have to wait. I armored up with a bucket and a broom and slippery courage. She's not that big, Linda. She might not even be alive. Ah, but she was. My first attempt to sweep her into a dustpan sent her into a squirming, slithering coil. This little serpent still had some will to live left after finding herself imprisoned in a sunken cement cell without sustenance for God knows how long. Flight was mightily on both our minds, but I knew better than she that she was not staying here. We managed the transfer from concrete pale carefully, giving each of us opportunity for as much unthreatening distance and movement as possible. Once secure in the bottom of that steep-sided pail, we made the journey up the stairs, through the house, across the yard to the compost pile. On the trip, I gave her instructions for living peacefully in the neighborhood. You are not welcome in my house ever again. The yard and the prairie beyond are yours, to homestead as you see fit. Any insect, crawling or flying, is yours for the taking, except for dragonflies, fireflies, and butterflies. With those commandments, I released her to the teeming world for which she was meant. She righted herself to her silvery belly and mindfully considered the task of being born again, this time wild and free. Thank you.
Thank you, Linda. I really like that poem. I often think your poetry reminds me of Wendell Berry's poetry, the piece of wild things and
or the non-piece of wild things.
Yeah, this is your version of the non-piece. It's not all and cream and happy stuff out there, but thank you so much.
Exactly.
Thanks for sharing that.
Thank you.